Hey, just listen. All right, a championship team takes development. It takes time. Okay, you can't win any championship unless you have a set core, and these are guys that you basically selected that fits the coach's system that you're running. Whichever your head coach, they run a certain system. So you've gotten the right players that runs that perfect system that fits in. Okay, so it means you developed your core. You got your six man. You got your bench. You got your reserves. Okay, so what all the Clippers are doing right now, they're just being patient. They're developing a core. Okay, they're running a team right now that can run the table. They're putting together a team that can not only run the table but can change the tide of the power and could basically compete with not only the West but beat the Eastern Conference. Like even right now, the Clippers have a team right now that can basically defeat anybody that's on the East, including the Raptors. So the Clippers can afford to wait for Kawhi Leonard's patience, okay? Because all Kawhi Leonard is doing is taking his time. So this is why I say, like, a championship team, you can't rush a championship team. It takes time to try to, like, develop your guys. So that's what the Clippers are basically doing. Jerry West is doing what he did in Golden State. When he told Joe Lacob to draft Steph, draft Clay, draft Draymond, draft Harrison Barnes, trade Ellis for Bogut. And then on top of that, they brought in Barbosa, they brought in Iggy, they brought in Livingston. Yeah, they got Durant, but Durant was just part of the puzzle just to help them get past LeBron. Since they choked that 3-1 lead in the finals. But again, Golden State wasn't considered a super team like that. No, the Clippers, because even if they don't get Kawhi Leonard, they still going to be good because, again, you got players that develop. You know what I'm saying? SGA, Shamet, Jerome Robinson, even Montrezl Harrell, these guys are developed. So, again, for those who are watching, please, man, y'all got to be patient with it. You know what I'm saying? Give the Clippers some time. All right, I understand a lot of y'all are, like, impatient right now. You're worried, but don't worry about the Lakers. Because the Lakers only got, like, 4 guys. They just signed Jared Dudley, who's old. Don't worry about them. So what's going on right now is Kawhi's in Toronto. He may resign. I'll just be honest. The Raptors still got their same team from last year. You know what I'm saying? Marc Gasol and a lot of those guys on one more year deals. Lowry's on one more year on his contract. Because if Kawhi comes there, Danny Green's definitely going to come back and resign. But again, y'all can't let that worry y'all. Okay? Because even if we don't get Kawhi Leonard, you still got Rondé Hollis Jefferson. You still got Kelly Oubre, who to me, I always like Kelly Oubre anyway because he's a good pick. You know what I'm saying? He's young. All he needs is the right coach. The problem with Kelly Oubre is just like most other draft picks, they own the wrong teams. They get drafted to the teams who can't develop them to bad management. Doc, on the other hand, knows how to use players like him. We got Jerry West. We got Lawrence Frank. We got Mike Ryan. You got Sam Cassell. Remember, Sam Cassell worked with him before he left Washington for the Clippers, all right? So remember that. Like, there's plenty of other players. We can easily find another big man. We'll re-sign Zubac. You got JaVale McGee that's out there. Okay, you got, there's plenty of other players out there. You got Rondo, who I can see them signing. Let's say they trade, because they trade Thornwell, Wallace, and J-Rod, and we can pick up Rondo. Like, we got guards already. Like, y'all need to start worried about the Lakers. Like, don't worry about these other teams right now. But again, the Clippers already got like 12 guys out there, so they can afford to be patient and wait. Yeah, I mean, if Kawhi Leonard chooses the Lakers, then so be it. But just know that even with LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, and AD, they can still be beaten. Okay? A super team can be beaten. We've seen this already. Because remember, when LeBron had Bosh and Wade, so in Miami, they only won 2 championships out of 4. So they lost 2 and won 2. They didn't three-peat. They didn't win 4 in a row. Okay? As good as LeBron, Wade, and Bosh was with Mario Chalmers and Ray Allen, and as good as they had Shane Battier and all those veterans, they didn't three-peat. They didn't win 4 championships. They lost to the Mavericks because, again, Mavericks had a veteran team who was ready. Kidd, Terry, and Nowinski, Marion, those guys knew each other already. They were strong. And they lost to San Antonio because, again, that's Greg Popovich. You had Kawhi Leonard then, and Kawhi Leonard showed you what time it was. It's just like Paul Pierce said, he's a dynasty stopper. Yeah, if we do get Kawhi Leonard, that puts us in the finals. But again, we can still compete even without him. Because even if we don't get Kawhi Leonard, we can still go young and go to Golden State round and we just develop our talent. So remember, a championship roster, it takes patience. It takes time. You don't want to rush anything. But that's just what's going on now. Now, man, we signed Mo Harkless. If y'all know about Harkless, he's the same guy who who basically helped the Portland Trailblazers get to the Western Conference Finals. He was a great shooter. He gave you defense ability. Okay, he was a big help to Lillard and McCullough. All right, because even then, I think they benched. I think they had him and Al-Farouq Aminu were both starters. Right? It was Al-Farouq Aminu. They had him off the bench, but Harkless was a starter for most of that season and going into the playoffs. And on top of that, we have Rodney McGruder. If you watch behind McGruder's highlights, he's a 3-and-D. He fits perfectly with this new age of basketball. Well, our system now, running through three-point shooting, he basically gives us more three-point shooting depth, which the Clippers have been missing. Okay? This is why the Clippers traded Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and Daniel Jordan, because those guys were they were not leaders. That team didn't work, so Lob City's over. We moved on, and look where we at. So again, y'all got to trust the process, man. Jerry West, they know what they're doing. They have a plan in place. Okay? Just patience. But again, all they doing is being patient. They trying to see what Kawhi does, because once Kawhi Leonard, if Kawhi Leonard don't sign with the Clippers, then they're going to go to plan B and C. Again, they can easily find other guys. Like, it's not a problem. We got guys that already developed and proven now. Look at Lou Williams. Who don't want to play with Lou Williams? He's the best six man of all time. Like, come on now. This is why Pat Beverly chose to come back here. Why? Because Pat Beverly trusts the process. He bought into the system. He understands that, be it with Jerry West, you know what I'm saying, Ballmer's an owner. He cares about his players. He's willing to spend the money it takes to win. Doc's system has been proven already. We know this already, man. This is why he stayed there. Lou Williams has even signed an extension. So come on now, man. Like, me being a Clipper fan, I'm good. I'm happy. But other than that, man, I hope everybody has a nice 4th, whether you celebrate it or not. You know what I'm saying? Just have a safe day. I wish everybody well. But again, I understand this has been a roller coaster so far, and you know everybody's concerned about Kawhi. But no, even if we don't get Kawhi Leonard, we still gonna be set, because I say within maybe either next season or 2 years from now, the Clippers gonna be in the championship. The finals is coming. Y'all just gotta be patient. You just gotta wait on it. But you know, shouts out to all my subscribers. Shouts out to the Clippers fan base. You know, I'm gonna continue to keep y'all posted, because I'm gonna do another video, and if we don't get Kawhi Leonard, I'm gonna show you what's the next available. I'm gonna do another in-depth, you know what I'm saying, analyst on this analogy, because again, there's a lot of other underrated talent. And another thing y'all gotta understand too, this is not all about a name brand. A superstar is developed. A superstar is earned, not given. Okay? Just because you don't get a Kawhi Leonard or LeBron James or AD don't mean your team can't win. Because it's all about who's hungry, who's more hungry, who wants it more. Remember, Clay, Steph, and Draymond, those guys were like nobodies when they came in. They were not superstars like that. Remember, Steph Curry had a lot of flaws. And it's only because Mark Jackson was able to take his time in development, he became a good player. But remember, Draymond, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, even Kawhi Leonard, those guys weren't superstars when they came in. Let's just be honest. Okay? Even Giannis Antetokounmpo, Giannis especially. I know he's the MVP, but Giannis wasn't a superstar like that. I mean, yeah, he was a good draft pick. He had size, but Giannis had to work on his game and get better. Him and Middleton both worked hard and they got better. And eventually, Giannis turned into what he is now. But Giannis had to work on his game. So did Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Well, Ben Simmons still need to work on his shot, but again, Ben Simmons didn't come off the top being a superstar like that. He had to play hard and earn his role at the point guard position because he's trusted there. And yeah, we all know that the Sixers didn't have no point guard, but Ben earned his spot. Why? Because he worked hard. Okay, that's just how it goes. Even Kobe Bryant, when Kobe Bryant first came in, that man couldn't even hardly hit a three-point to save his life. Y'all remember that series against the Jazz when he came in around 97, 98? That man it was 96, 97. That man missed like 5 3-pointers to try to get past the Utah Jazz. But Kobe worked hard, took his game seriously, worked hard in offseason, you know what I'm saying, made himself stronger, and eventually he became the superstar, the champion he was. Okay? Same thing with LeBron James. LeBron James wasn't winning championships like that his first 7 years in the league, and I explained that in other videos. LeBron had to work hard, he had to work on his game, he had to develop, okay? He had to take time and really work on his craft, and eventually he became a champion. So that's just how it goes, man. A championship team takes time. It's a process. A championship team is not to be rushed. All the Clippers doing right now, Lawrence Frank and Mike Winger and Doc Rivers, they trust in Jerry West's judgment. So they just developing guys now. So the guys we have are going to eventually become, you know what I'm saying, superstar contenders. So just give it time. It's not over yet. But anyways, man, y'all stay blessed, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.